Europe is trying to raise debt in order to do two things. One is to continue funding Ukraine, because the U.S. is going to pull out in the next 6 months funding Ukraine. So if Europe wants the war, and it does, to continue, it needs to raise money to finance that war. Europe wants the war to continue because Europe needs the war in order to justify raising huge amounts of debt to remilitarize its economy. That's what's going on now with stealing Russian assets and so forth. The Russian assets are a kind of interim 2 to 3 year bridge until the Europeans can get their own fiscal system going and bond system going that would allow them to remilitarize, build their own military-industrial complex, because the U.S. has been giving them that umbrella for 70 years. That's over. They've got to remilitarize themselves. They've got to get the money somewhere. The only way they can get it is to raise bonds and debt, because their real economy is in such a funk. It's not growing for 15 years, the European economy. They can't fund their remilitarization out of economic growth. They got to raise debt. But the problem is Europe has no fiscal system. When they created the European Union in 1999, they created a monetary union, but they didn't create a fiscal union. And that's what they're using the war in Ukraine as an excuse for, to create a fiscal union to raise bonds, European-wide bonds, but they got to back it up with something. Particularly if the money is going to go to Ukraine, that'll never pay it back. And they're going to use Russian assets as the collateral to justify raising these bonds from the various governments in Europe in order to fund Ukraine and to fund their own remilitarization, you see. They're going to steal, what, 100